Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the First Click Show here on First Clicks, and obviously we are back with the latest Apple news. And we're starting straight away with 9to5Mac coming in with an article on some tidbits, at least how they call them, on iOS 15. Small changes within iOS 15 continue to emerge as beta testing continues. In addition to headlining features like a dramatic update to FaceTime, SharePlay and more, iOS 15 includes a variety of smaller quality of life improvements. So according to Chance Miller from 9to5Mac, the Find My application enhancements in iOS 15 including support notifications when you leave an item or device behind, and home screen widget. Another new feature that has gone under the radar is support for viewing live locations of friends and families in the Find My app. Apple explains, see your family and friends location with continuous streaming updates. This provides an immediate sense of direction, speed, and progress when viewing people's location. Now this is obviously very interesting. Google had a similar feature where you could allow people to follow your location around. I'm not sure if it was connected to Google Plus or not, but I do remember seeing a certain feature like that. But obviously with these new privacy features that Apple has announced as well, I feel way more comfortable to actually do this with my family and friends now. So let's see what happens. Apple has given the printing interface a dramatic overhaul with iOS 15 and iPadOS 15. Now when you print a document or web page, you will have various new options, including presents, copies, orientation, and more. This is a rare update to AirPrint that finally brings more powerful features to iPhone and iPad. Now, I do not have a printer for the sole reason that I don't really do anything with paper lately, but this sounds like the first serious update I have ever seen to AirPrint, and these are obviously features that would go under the radar because, I mean, paper is so 2010, ladies and gentlemen, it's so 2010. Now, when you open an application and it checks your location, you will see a more prominent icon in your iPhone or iPad status bar with iOS 15 and iPadOS 15. In the past, Apple has shown an icon in the status bar when location is in use, but putting the icon in a new bright blue background certainly attracts more attention to when an app is accessing your location. Now this is stuff that we mentioned in our iOS review as well. It is definitely very interesting that the new privacy features are so much more prominent. It feels like such an optimization to iOS 14, where most of these privacy features were actually announced, and now they just feel so much more optimized and natural. It's just so much better than it was with iOS 14. And of course it has to be, but it is good to point that out. I really like the new privacy features on iOS 15 and especially the notifications that you get and the way it notifies you that someone is accessing your data or certain data. It is definitely a step up. Finally, Siri is getting an upgrade to allow you to control HomeKit accessories at a specific time of day. For instance, now you can say, Siri, turn on the lights at 6 a.m. instead of having to set up an automation. Now this is obviously good news. I have to say that Siri has been understanding context a lot more lately, so being in an app and requesting something has been feeling so great. And now with this stuff in mind, I mean, I feel like I'm going to use Siri a whole lot more lately. And then we got Bloomberg reporting on Apple hiring a former BMW executive for its Rebooted car project. Apple has hired Ulrich Kranz, I believe, former senior executive at BMW AG's electric car division, to help lead its own vehicle efforts, according to people familiar with the situation. Now the fact that this report comes in from Mark Gurman actually makes me feel comfortable about reading this to you guys. Because it's definitely interesting to see that he used the word rebooted car project. Obviously, a couple of episodes ago, I don't know if you guys remember, we talked about CarPlay and the demand that there is for CarPlay. About 80% of all new car buyers see it as something essential to have CarPlay or features like CarPlay in their car. That means that the demand for smarter cars is there. And if Apple can implement these features in an even better way in their own cars, it is definitely going to take off. And now that this project is back, I am definitely excited to see what is going to happen here. And we are definitely going to keep you posted right here on First Clicks. So have you ever bought a Mac with a perfect display, but then it becomes a little bit old in terms of the hardware that is inside it? It becomes slow, but you still want to use the display. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AirPlay on macOS Monterey. Joe from Mac Rumors is reporting that this feature will actually be available in macOS Monterey. Now, I haven't been able to test it yet, and we will definitely do it and drop an airdrop on this channel really soon, so definitely subscribe to the channel. I absolutely love the fact that this is here, especially because Apple killed off like target display mode, so that is absolutely amazing that it's somewhat back. But according to Mac Rumors, AirPlay is compressing the video output a little bit to make it as compact as possible and less latency as possible. Now, it is actually possible to use a cable between the newer Mac and the older Mac to actually do AirPlay with zero latency, and I hope in some not so distant future Apple will be able to either provide a cable that is fast enough or either update the software to make it fast enough for us to use the actual resolution that the display can handle instead of just compressing it. And obviously, for any updates on this story, you are at the right place here on First Clicks. And then we got two articles coming in from Mac Rumors reporting on DigiTimes. DigiTimes has some sources saying that the delays on the redesigned M1X MacBook Pros are coming from shortages on mini LED displays. And that is stuff that we probably already saw coming for a really long time, but now that DigiTimes is confirming it. Now, it is curious that we still got a window on when we can expect the shipments to start. According to the DigiTimes report, that is going to be in the third quarter of 2021. Now, I am not too sure about these rumors. I'm going to sit back and relax at the moment, but it is for sure interesting to see that this is apparently what is going on. Quote, the sources reviewed that Apple originally planned to mass produce the two notebooks in the second quarter, but has pushed the schedule back due to the weaker than expected yield rates for mini LED modules. Anyways, if we get any updates to this story as well, we will definitely keep you posted right here on the First Click Show. So definitely subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Thank you guys so much, and for now, I hope you guys click on.